Hi everyone, hope you're doing lovely. Emerin Hilda Nachwende. Once again, today we're going to look at how our God is an event turning God. Like 1 minute you've given up, you do not see how you're going to survive, you're going to get through a certain situation, like it's over for you, you've hit rock bottom, and God just turns it around for you. That's what we're going to see today. So we're going to use Esther's the story, the book of Esther, just part of it. So we all know how Mordecai, Esther's uncle, was going to be murdered by Haman. Yeah, and it was in law, it was according, like everything was, it was just right. Like, okay, not right, but according to law, yeah, that is the punishment that was going to get. And this guy had prepared everything because he could not wait to punish the Jews, to punish Mordecai. In chapter 4, Mordecai and the Jews mourned. Like I think they had just accepted their destiny, so they were mourning for themselves because the suffering that was going to occur to them was too much. They were wearing sackcloths and yeah, they were sad and everything because they knew their destiny according to their society laws at that time. So Haman, because Haman had, the law that Haman had put was a plot to destroy the Jews. So anyway, he had sort of succeeded. Remember, in the palace, the king didn't know that Esther was a Jew. Yeah. So they cried, they mourned as Haman was plotting rage against Mordecai. But then remember Esther, when Mordecai asked Esther to help them, we also see that sometimes you're put in a situation to help other people. Like you're not put in that situation for nothing. Because when Mordecai asked Esther for the first time, Esther said she could not. Then Mordecai told her, like sent the servant to tell her that this is probably the reason why you were put in that position as queen. So she told them to fast for 3 days, and then she approached the king and made her request. So meanwhile, that day, like a day or two, a day to the Mordecai's punishment, the king is going through the history and all that and realizes Mordecai had done something in the past and he was not honored. Yes, he was not awarded. So this is in chapter 6. So he calls his wise men and those people and asks whether they were honored and whether Mordecai was honored, and he wasn't. Then he calls Haman himself. Remember, he was the one plotting against Mordecai. So he calls him and asks him, what award can we give someone that has been so good and did something so historical and beneficial for the king, because he had saved some region, something. Anyway, and this guy thinks that the king wants to award him, so he gives the king ideas of awards that suit him, like that he would want. And guess what? The king accepts those ideas. And then these ideas were rewarded to Mordecai. Imagine, God can use your enemy to plot your reward. God can use